All right, guys. 2 days ago, I just got back, and yesterday I went to a concert, and today we are packing up and getting ready to leave for Florida. So, say goodbye to the bike. The camp was really good. I'll probably talk about it more when I get back to Florida. I'll ride and I'll talk about what I did and all the fun stuff that happened and stuff like that. So I'll do that while riding my bike in Florida. All right, well, see y'all later. Peace. All right, guys. So I'm back in Florida. I've been here for like 3 hours. I got unpacked. I did some maintenance on my bike. I installed the new lights that I got up north. I haven't ridden it yet, so hopefully it's gonna be nice. But I'm gonna be talking about my time at camp. Dude, this is so weird with the thin handlebars. Like, whoa. It's like relearning how to ride a bike. Whoa, what the heck? This feels so different. This is, whoa. Okay, yeah, this feels different, dude. It's so smooth, which I like. Yeah, it's just, it feels weird, because I haven't been riding it all summer. So, yeah, I'm just gonna talk about what I did at the camp. So, the first day I got there, it was super chill. I met some people, I was, viewing the crowd of kids I would have to spend my life with for the next week. We had dinner. It sucked. The boys were super nice, so that's chill. And we were basically just like, chatting and all that. So, and then we got the orientation right after dinner. And every day after dinner we would do like a lesson or something. So that was chill. Yeah. So that was basically day one. And then I just got in the showers, went to bed. Like, I don't remember my handlebars being so close together. It feels so weird because I'm on a hardtail and I've been riding a full suspension all summer. And plus the forks on this thing kind of suck. So, yeah, literally the day before I left, I got gum on my front tire. So, that sucks. But, because these were new tires at the time. But yeah, man, this feels weird. I mean, I like it, but it's weird, like I have to get used to it again. So, yeah, it just definitely feels different. I definitely like the full suspension a lot more. But whoa, this feels so different, dude. I'm not used to this. It's honestly kind of nice. It looks sick too. Yeah, I'm gonna get some hydros. My suspension sucks. How do I ride this thing? Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get used to it again. So after the first day, we woke up at 6:30. I didn't wake up at 6:30. I woke up at so much earlier than 6:30. Because the dorm beds were so uncomfortable. Like, some kids had really comfy beds. I did not. Mine was stiff as a rock. But yeah, so I was just chilling, and we woke up, we did core, which was chill. So core is basically just like a bunch of ab workouts that make you more and more tired every single day progressively. So that was kind of mid-tier. So yeah, man, this thing is so bumpy. The full suspension is so much nicer. It would have been so nice if I was able to bring that bike down here, you know. But I also really like this bike. I'm actually thinking about getting a what's it called? A road bike, like an actual road bike instead of a wheelie bike. So that'll be nice. But then after core, we would go to breakfast. Same thing every day. And after breakfast, we pack our lunch and go out. And every single day, for the most part, was different. You know, like there was different trails and a different trail. If we went to the same spot, we wouldn't normally go to the same trailhead. You know, we'd go a different path. So bro, what? Also, I'm not used to these shoes anymore. These shoes are all torn up, so they're not super grippy on these pedals, but I'm used to super grippy pedals. Yeah, the biggest thing right now is the brakes, which I do not trust at all, and the handlebar width is really confusing. The first day, literally the first day, a kid split his shin open and I had to get 8 stitches. So that was chill. And then the next day we went there again and nothing bad happened. That was really the only bad injury. And then I crashed once. I was going in a berm, it was kind of sandy, and I slid out. That was at like the second, the second to last day. So the day before we left. So yeah, and man, I really don't trust these brakes anymore. Like, I don't want a wheelie because I feel like I'm just gonna loop out and embarrass myself. So I'm not used to these brakes, and the feeling of the bike is really weird because it's so stiff on the back. It doesn't react to when I, you know, do that. So it's gonna be I have to completely relearn how to wheelie, which is gonna suck. Yeah, that was the only like bad thing that happened, was on the first day. No one else really crashed. The most fun part was probably like the downhill trails, obviously, and then we also did a urban ride day. So like we were doing urban mountain biking, and at the time I don't have any videos, and I didn't bring my full face. I wore a normal helmet, so I'm probably not going to show the videos anyways. But they took videos of me doing some jumps. I hit like this stair, and then also I hit some what's it called? I hit a pretty good dirt jump and like a pump track too. That was pretty fun. And we also went to a skate park, which was chill. So yeah, the urban ride was really fun, and no complaints. I was able to keep up with everyone. It was super fun. For more than half the time, my tire pressure was at street tire pressure levels. So I was going off-roading with on-road tire pressures. So after the urban ride, which was like the third to last day, then I changed it and I started, you know, actually being good. Yeah, that just feels so weird. It's so springy when I drop it, you know? It just doesn't feel, you know, as good as the $2,000, $3,000 bike I was ripping around all summer. I definitely have to get used to this. So don't get me wrong, I do like this bike. It's so weird. Like, I have no idea how to control this bike right now. Like, I have no, like, it feels like I'm riding this bike for the first time, and it's like I'm used to nothing like it. Wait, is it Tuesday? Guys, it's Tuesday. I can go to the bike meet. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I know that guy. Yeah. I got distracted there. You know? Damn, they need to cut this grass. And also I need to learn my bike again. And not get distracted. Got a little bruised up over there. Nothing bad. I didn't break skin. Also should probably ride with two hands. What is Bird doing? Yeah, this feels so weird with the handlebars being so close together. Maybe I'll mod my handlebars. You know? Like, maybe I'll mod them to be more comfortable. And wider. That would be nice. Them to be wider. I mean, honestly, the main thing is just the brakes. I do not trust these brakes. Like, I mean, they slide out really easily, you know, like they, like, pull them in and it skids the tire. Still don't trust them. As I don't trust in a wheelie, I'm gonna put enough pressure on it with how long this lever is. And, you know, the handle position on the bars. It's so confusing. Switching bikes like that. Hey, I know that guy. Hold on. I have to switch sides to the road. Talk to you about my camp experience. And maybe if my ex sees me and I'm talking to him, she'll leave me alone and not bother me. So, anyways, soon to come is a group ride with one of my friends. Well, maybe a couple of my friends, I don't know. So, that's soon to come. Hey, it's my boy Tom.
Oh, how you doing? You scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, I just got back a couple hours ago.
Ah, you been up in Connecticut?
Yeah, I was up all summer.
Yeah, good for you. Have a good time?
Oh yeah, I went to a mountain bike camp while I was there.
Yes, and you're all geared up.
Yeah, what about it?
No, nothing. Nothing
Gotta
at all.
stay safe.
No.
Yeah, my bike feels so weird because I'm so used to the other bike I had.
Yep.
You know, because the other bike, the handlebars were a lot bigger and it had smaller tires and all that. So, and I had better brakes. So I'm
Get
just
back on your own machine now. Life is good.
yeah. I really missed my bike. That's for sure. But it feels really weird. You know, because I literally like just got out a little bit ago. So, you know, still trying to get used to it. But yeah, how have you been?
Me good. I've been good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. It's been a hot summer.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad I was up in Connecticut. It was so nice up there. There was only 1 week where it was raining.
We haven't been too bad. But it's been hot.
Yeah.
It's been hot and sticky.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how it is in Southwest Florida.
yeah. I feel like every single time. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good turnout. But there's music playing, so I have to cut it. So, see you in a bit. Alright guys, there's nothing really interesting. Turn out. Ooh, nice Porsche. Porsche 911. Looks sick. It's so nice being able to ride my bike without my legs hurting, dude. Like, I'm telling you, the hills there, absolutely crazy big. You know, the what's it called? You know, the mountains were huge, and then the uphill on the bike when I was at the mountain bike camp was just like, it was constantly uphill, you know? At least it felt like that. So actually the first day I had really bad cramps, so that was interesting. But yeah, I'm trying to get like 2 videos done this week so I can have some, you know, more room to post stuff, because, you know, school's starting in like 2 weeks, so I have to get situated in school first before I start posting, because, you know, I put school before posting. This is just something I do for me, you know, like I just post just for fun for me, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, it would be nice to, you know, get big and earn like a side hustle money from it, but I just do it for myself. People don't like my videos, I don't care. I just want to remember the stupid stuff I do in my childhood, you know. The hell, I think I know that kid. He's not chill, he's annoying. He thinks he's the shit because he has a bike, you know. He's like, oh, look at me and my cool bike. Like, you didn't buy that. And he has a diamond chain, which I don't even believe is a diamond, a real diamond chain. Yeah, he like has this chain, and dude, he's like, oh my god, this is $5,000. So you're flexing it to get, like, for why? For someone to steal it? You know, for me to be jealous of you? Like, yeah, I have an expensive chain too. I couldn't care less. I don't wear it while I'm out on my bike because I don't want someone to steal it. It's a prized possession of mine. My mom spent money on it for me. You know, and I feel like a lot of kids nowadays, like, just don't respect, you know, the stuff that their parents give them. So,
28, 27.
And it kind of, like, pisses me off. Because, like, you know, their parents are, like, busting their butt for this kid. And he's just trying to flex it on what he thinks is poor people. Even though it's just rich neighborhoods around here. So, I don't know why he's trying to flex it. And honestly, it looks extremely fake. Like, my brother bought the fake chain and grills off of Temu, like, just as a joke. It looks exactly like that Temu chain. You know, it's so fake, like, to the point where it's, like, actually funny. And even still, if it wasn't fake, like, I would not ever wear that, you know. It would just be, like, tucked away for me to sell one day if I ever get broke. That is a sick car right there. I want one of those so bad, dude. That's one of my dream cars. So, oh, yeah, you don't see a lot of that in Connecticut because there's not a lot of flat grounds. Dude, that's like a S1K or something. That thing is sick. Alright guys, I'm just gonna say this is the end of the video. So I'm just gonna ride around and hopefully not crash. So, alright, bye.